G'day guys, Jamie here from OzTech Drones again. What I want to do today is just a quick video. We have a lot of customers in the next week or so getting their new drones. We've had a big batch come in, so a lot of them are going out. So what I want to go through, I've got a spare drone here, I've got a truck in here at the moment. I thought, why not make a video as if you've just got your drone out, you're unboxing it and those sort of things. I want to show you how to pair it to your account, how to create an account. Because a lot of these drones now are going out so fast that guys aren't coming to see us, we're just sending them straight to them. So this is pretty much a quicker video on how to set up the actual drone, not on how to fly it, on how to do any mapping out or anything like that. This is how to get to the drone to your account and ready to go, so you can do those things. So this is like a once-off thing. You don't have to do this every time. It's a bit painful when you first start. Well, it's not too painful. Normally we do it in the workshop, but obviously because they're going out so fast now, most guys are opting to do it themselves. So what I want to run through is how to do it, what's involved in it, and those sort of things. We'll start, obviously you get the drone out. Yeah, it's all together. You don't need to build it or anything like that now. Literally you just clip the spray tank on and off you go. Make sure you clip that plug in underneath of the spray tank. It'll have one plug there, clip that in, and then you can set it there. Same with the cedar as well, you can do that. So what you want to do first is, what we'll start with is a phone. Pretty much you can use a phone, you can use a tablet, you can use your own phone. We find Android phones work a lot better. Like we have iPhones as well, but our Android phones work a lot better. And I would probably recommend getting a phone designated purely just to your drone operations. Because if you're anything like me, you're always on the phone, and yeah, you want to be flying the drone as well. So we normally, we just use, you don't need to spend, you can spend like a few $100 and get a good phone, Android phone. We just use Nokia ones, they're just quite easy. As long as they have a decent size RAM, I think like 6 gig is plenty. That just runs the app nice and easy. So make sure you grab yourself a phone, or you can use your own phone if you want to get by for now. The next big thing is downloading the XAP app. So the app, there's a few ways you can download it. One is I can just send you a QR code, get in contact with myself or one of our guys, and we can send you through the QR code. Literally, you just, on your own phone, you scan it and it'll download the app. Or two, you can go onto the XAP Australia, the support page, and there's a link on there. I'll put it in here where you can go. So you just go to that link, you click on download, and then it'll download to your device. So pretty much once you've got the app on your phone or your tablet, you can use a tablet. You don't need one or the other. What you want to do then is you want to start pairing stuff. Well, actually no, first what you want to do is create an account, So to create an account is quite easy. I'll send you a link, or I'll put a link in here. You want to create you go onto the page, fill in your details, and it'll create an account. There is also an email that you would have got as well that has that link in it. So click on that, fill out your details, it'll send you an account number and everything like that. So your account number will be your phone number. That's what we just use for what we do. So that's our account number. And then normally the password we just set as, whatever you want really. A default password we just usually use is XAG123. So we can set it all up for you if need be. So pretty much what you want to do is do that. That's quite simple once you've got an account. Then what you want to do is go onto the XAG1 app. I'll go over here to the phone. So guys, what you want to do is you want to log into the account. So we'll go on the screen here now. You can see what you do is you put your phone number in the top there and your password. One thing as well is you have to be connected to the internet for this point, whether that's through your ARC 3 or through Wi-Fi at home. We'll go through that soon. But connect to internet. So you want to log in. So this password is XAG123. That's just our standard one. This is just one of our demo accounts. So then you'll come to this page. So once you go to this page, you'll see, you go down the bottom, you've got field operations. We've got no devices in this yet. We'll go back, go to me. And then this is just some area here. So if we go to devices, you can see we've got no devices on this actual list yet. So this is where we want to get to. Once you get to this page, it's quite easy to after that. So the first thing we want to do is add the actual remote. So the remote that's your hub. That's what everything talks through is your remote. So what you want to do is, the main thing with this, the first thing to do is you only need this for the pairing. You don't need it for anything else. You can operate fully offline or anything. You'll need a SIM card for the actual remote for the first pair. Now we find you can use your phone SIM card, just pull it out of your phone and put it in here if you want. We do find that for some reason Optus works 10 times better than anything else. Even doesn't matter where you are, like, you know, we have Telstra in most places around here, but for some reason Optus works a lot better all over the country for just for the XAP equipment, not saying your phones, just for this actual controller. We find when people put Telstra SIM cards in there, for some reason it doesn't like it. So if you can, just go down to like your local servo, grab an Optus SIM card, prepaid, doesn't even be fancy, and then what you can do is chuck it in the actual controller. So in the actual controller, what it is you'll see there's 3 SIMs. There's SIM 1, SIM 2, or USB, and then SIM 2. So in SIM 1, you'll open up that rubber flap there. You can see I've got one in there at the moment. So I'll pull that bad boy out so that I can show you which way it goes. This one's quite a used one, sorry, so it is a bit dirty. So what you want to do is in the top here, you'll see the SIM card slot in the top. Now what you want to do, so say for instance, I'm holding the remote like that. You want the SIM card with the metal tab facing you, and put it in like that. So you can see the little notches down the bottom left-hand corner. Sorry, shocking video, isn't it? It'll do. So you can see it goes in there with the metal tab facing, if the controller's up, the metal tab is facing up. And then we'll just push that in like that. It clips in. You can shut that little rubber grommet. So once you've got that in there, your Optus SIM card's in there, then what you want to do is just turn it on. So press and hold it until it flashes, and then press and hold it again. It will turn on. So it goes through like an initializing process. So that's what that flashing light is. Once it stops flashing, it has stopped initializing. Righto, so once you've got that in there, what you want to check is, see how the first light is your battery icon. The second light, that is if you've got internet. So if it's green, you're good to go. You're not going to have any issues. So if it goes red, it means that 1, you haven't activated your SIM card, or 2, you don't have any internet. So you might have to go somewhere where there is internet. Be mindful, you don't have to do this every time. This is just for the initial pair to your account. So that, make sure you've got a green light on there. That means you've got internet. So once you've gone to that stage, then what you do, you go back to the phone. What you need to make sure, this is crucial, is, see, you swipe down, you check on your Wi-Fi, go on your Wi-Fi on the phone, and make sure that you're connected to where it says ARC3, and then it'll have a heap of numbers under it, because that's the controller. Because what you want to do, like I said, the controller is your center point. You got to always make sure your phone is connected to the controller via Wi-Fi. That's through that thing. If it's not connected through the controller, you won't be able to talk to the drone at all. Nothing will come up. So make sure your phone is always connected to the controller when you're flying, when you're mapping, and those sort of things. We find as well, if you put your phone in flight mode, like your drone phone, it works a lot better because not getting any other interferences. So put it in flight mode, go into Wi-Fi, connect to the ARC3, which is that, and then you should be good to go. So once we've connected to that internet, then what we do, we want to add this to our account. So we hit up the top right hand corner here, we hit the plus button. Then on the back of the actual ARC3, you'll see that there's a QR code. One, you can either scan that QR code, or if you're like me, got shock and light here at the moment, you can enter those numbers there. So that's one big long number. I'm going to try and scan it on this one. See, it doesn't want to play the game. So we just go enter serial number 1747320511M Y. Confirm. And it comes up with Arc 3 Pro, which is what this is. You can change the name of it if you want, but I'm just going to go hit next. We'll add it to the account. I find sometimes it does get stuck on this loading page sometimes. Like I've had it where, you just leave it for 10 minutes and it doesn't do anything. Leave it for at least a good minute or so. If it doesn't leave that loading page, just swipe up and then it'll be on your account. Actually, I think if you hit, there we go. So now it's on my account. You can see now in the devices, the Arc 3 is on my account. So now I can use the Arc 3. It's all good to go. Righto, so now what we've done, we've paired the Arc 3. We want to add the drone to our account too. So, this is a crucial bit. Now, we need to pair, before we can add the drone to our account, we need to tell the controller to talk to the drone. At the moment, the drone can talk to any controller if it's paired to it. We want to say, no, this drone is paired to this controller. We want to always make sure it talks to that. So, all you want to do, I'll grab this and I'll come over here. So, turn the drone on. You don't need to fold it out, like this one here isn't folded out. So, what you want to do is you want to put the drone in pairing mode. So, I've actually got one of the older batteries here, so I don't have any of the newer ones here like you'll get, but they're all out on jobs, but I'll show you how it works anyway. You need to put the drone in pairing mode. So on the older batteries like I've got here, you press 3 times and then it does that beep. Now on the newer batteries like you'll get, all you do, you press and hold that power button for 10 seconds. After you hold it for 10 seconds, you release. And then what will happen is the lights will start doing a single flash of orange. Once they do that single flash of orange, it means you're in pairing mode. Now we need to put the controller in pairing mode. We go to the power button underneath here. We press and hold it. You'll get some lights flashing. Keep holding it for about 10 seconds. It'll actually beep. After 10 seconds, it'll beep. Like that. And now you can see that chain link, it's flashing orange. So now, I just put the drone, I normally just put the controller near the drone. I find it does it quicker. We wait. We're waiting for a beep. You can see they're still flashing orange. Hear that beep? So now, what that does, that means that the drone is added to that controller. See now it's flashing red. Red, don't worry, normally red means good. It's just because we're in the shed at the moment, so we don't have satellite, so that's why it's red. So, once it's done that, what you want to do now, it's paired to the actual drone. So, what you want to do now, we will go to add device, and we do the same as what we did with the controller. On the back of the drone, you'll see there's a QR code. See this one here? And then you also have your serial number, which is that long number there. So I'm just gonna grab the phone here. Normally it scans it. Oh, what have I done here? I've pressed the wrong button. So normally it scans it pretty easy. Zoom out a bit, wait for it to focus. Go in. There we go. See now that's scanned it. Now, what I actually did there, I actually made a mistake. You have to have the drone outside. Sorry, that's one of the things I forgot with adding the drone. Because make sure you've got clear sight. I'm outside of our workshop here. Because what it is it depends on where you are in the world to what drone you have. So, once it's outside, you'll be able to pair it. So, I scan that barcode, I hit next. So now, that drone is added to our account. Just like that. I missed that little step. Just got to make sure it's outside. That's only for the drone. You don't need to. The controller doesn't need to be outside. So yeah, just for the actual drone itself. So once we've done that, we should be all good. This is just, it says loading. Oh, sorry. So now it's added, you can see here. So we go view device details and you can see that there. So we just go into Big Benny there. We go set as operation device, go back, and now here's our operating device. I find as well, once you get them out of the box, go to the settings here and click on firmware update, because there will be hundreds of updates there. Not on this one because we've probably, well, I haven't checked in a while, but when you get them out of the box, they'll have heaps. So they'll have, yeah, a heap there. So just click on those and then do those updates as well. Hopefully that's a rough rundown. Obviously, like I said, you can give us a call. Well, I'm sure you will give us a call, and we'll talk you through it anyway. Thank you.